All right, let's do this. What is going on, guys? Hope everybody's having a good week. Oh man, Jean-Pierre's back. Jean-Pierre, how you doing, man? I gotta copy and paste this. Hold on. What a beautiful time. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Well, I hope everybody had a good week so far. We've got a couple things to go over tonight. I'd love to get in a trade tonight. We do have Trump's supposed to be speaking at 7, like right now. So with that being said, as you guys know, I don't typically love to get into trades when there could be a major catalyst from Mr. Trump himself. But again, with that being said, it's also an opportunity for volatility, for market movement. So we're going to see what happens here tonight. A couple charts I like. I think the dollar overall is weakening. But the trade that we were in earlier, that we got out with just small profits, was GBP USD. So GBP USD, we were in sells. It did hit TP1 at one point here. It did hit TP1 for roughly 12 pips. I got out much earlier before market switch over. I didn't want to deal with it. As you guys know, the spreads kind of go crazy during market switchover, so I didn't want to really deal with any of that. So we got out a little bit early on that one. But we were looking at GBP USD sells, especially since we're coming up to test this EMA ribbon right after it just flipped. I think if we can clear this area right here, we could definitely see this head down. I think we could start seeing that move down for sure. All right, Jacob. EuroCAD. I really do like EuroCAD, but here's the problem with EuroCAD. It gets no volume during this session, most likely. And based off all of our previous trades, all of our previous lives, it doesn't get much action in terms of volume.
but it has the most perfect break and retest. So we had our resistance here, we had our support here. This is where we broke structure right here. So here is our BOS. And then we had the retest right here at this fair value gap. So pretty much meets all of our criteria to take a trade. And it looks like we did close bearish on that previous hour with some great rejection off this fair value gap. So certainly something to look at here. I think that's going to be a really good trade, but I would like to see some more volume on it. And as we know, that pair typically doesn't have much volume during this one. Euro AUD, something very similar here. So on Euro AUD, we did have a break of structure again. You had your support here that was 1, 2, roughly 3, and then on the fourth one, it broke right through. It's retesting the EMA ribbon and the key zone right here. We could see this move toward the downside. Where the next downside is going to be pretty far down here, actually. So you've got some room to work with here. And again, this is on the 1 hour time frame. But you've got some room to work with here for your next couple zones. Obviously, we're not going to go for 330 pips, but just to the bottom alone to retest the lows would be 47 pips. It's a hell of a trade in my book. We just need to wait for some more rejection and make sure that we don't have the fair value gap being used as a support here to move it further upward. That's what we do not want to see. CHF-JPY is in an ascending wedge pattern, which typically means that it's going to go up. It's just kind of like a bull flag, to be honest with you. If we got a closure above, we could see these highs. With that being said, you could go for possibly 80 pips if we can break out here above this EMA ribbon. I would love to see us break out above that. So if we can, you'll see what happens. But that's certainly something that we're watching and going to be looking at for today. I didn't really like too many of the other charts. USD JPY looks like it is going up. It looks like it's bullish, moving toward the upside, especially with this break and retest of the EMA ribbon. We could be looking at here, here, and here as take profits. On those, you'd be looking at roughly 12 pips, 13 pips, 36 pips, and then another possible 70 pips. But again, Trump is supposedly speaking right now, so we're going to most likely hold off until we see like if he actually says anything or not. Because according to this, if we just go to the home here, this is happening right now, apparently. I couldn't find anywhere where we could stream it, but I was looking, and I just couldn't find it. So we'll certainly see what happens with that. In the next 45 minutes to an hour, we'll see if we get anything that has any indication of him talking about what he is supposed to talk about, which is the Strait of Hormuz, what we're doing over there with the blockade, the ceasefire between Israel and Lebanon. So there's a lot of good information that's supposed to be, talked about tonight. We just have to wait to see if it actually happens. Because I don't know where we can stream this speech, to be exact. Let's see here. Let's see if I can find one more outlet to see if it's filters. There we go.
The president feels it's important to continue to streamline this communication through the Pakistanis, and so that's what continues to take place. Will.
Thank you, Caroline.
Let me turn it up for you guys.
Do you see for additional sanctions being placed on Iran, and do you feel like the United States is getting enough support from allies on that front? There was a letter that went to Oman and some other allies that suggested maybe the sanctions weren't, this could be for Secretary Best as well,
Yeah.
but the sanctions basically weren't having the effect that the United States wanted.
I'll let the Treasury Secretary, who's in charge of sanctions, answer that question.
Yeah, I think that's not a correct characterization. Yesterday, we announced Operation Economic Fury, and we, for over a year, we have had maximum pressure on the Iranians, both on blocking payments into the Iranian
Nah,
state
this isn't,
and
it's just a loop. It's just a loop. So we're not going to really know. I mean, I'm going to keep looking. Yeah, I don't think there's anything showing, excuse me, him talking live now. But the markets aren't really doing anything crazy, and there's not a lot of volume coming in. So I'm going to go ahead here and say he's probably not speaking right now. If he was, the volume would be going absolutely insane. So just going back to our technical analysis here and what we were looking at, the CHF JPY looks like it's a buy if we can get closure above the EMA ribbon. I'm going to write this out. All right, so that's number one that we're looking at tonight. Number two was Euro AUD. Euro AUD break and retest for sells. It was the same with EuroCAD. EuroCAD is also break and retest for sells. So we kind of have what we're looking at here tonight. Those are really the pairs that I see us trading. We could trade USD JPY if some volume comes in, because I'd love to see this go up. Like I pointed out before, you'd be looking at 159 320, 159 530, and then at the top you'd be looking at 159 854. So definitely some good targets to be looking at. But, we really need to see it come to fruition here, and I just don't have enough information on this chart yet for me to buy it. I do really like this EuroCAD chart, though. We got the double retest here. Really do like this chart, especially on the hour. Look at those wicks. Let's just draw it out here. So our TP1 is going to be... Yeah, our TP1 is going to be right there. Our TP2 is going to be right here. And our TP3 is going to be the bottom where this fair value gap is. Sanjoy, what's up, man? How are you? Pobrin, what's up, man? How are you? Good to see you again. Hope you guys are having a good day. What's up, Sanjoy Thomas? Hope you're having a great day. What do I think on GJ? I did not have that as one of my charts, and here's why. It's just consolidating right now. So, let's look at the... Cameron, what's up, man? How are you? So, let's look at the 1 second here. Let's look at the previous high here. So we're going to go back to the day, right? So GJ is at like unprecedented highs. So that's rule one of why I don't like to trade when it's this high. But there's your high. So let's go to the 4 hour. The 4 hour is just consolidating. Like, yes, this is a range of roughly 79 pips, but we're just consolidating. It's been moving sideways. I don't like trading between these two. I like a break above or a break below. Break and retest below. I don't trading in between is kind of like guessing. You know what I mean? Hobring. Hopefully that makes sense, but that's what it looks like to me. That's the reason I wouldn't get in that one. Yeah, no problem, man. I was in this trade earlier. I only made 450 bucks for like 4 pips. I was in this trade earlier. The 4 hour EMA ribbon's holding it. We were in sells on the 1 hour. Oh, nice. Yeah, family always comes first, man. But looking at this one, so if we can get a retest, because we had the ribbon flip, right? The EMA ribbon flip shows that we are now in a downtrend, at least on the 1 hour time frame. If we could get a retest of this that confirms that we're moving back down, I'd be willing to get back in this trade. Yeah, I'd be willing to get back in it. But the only ones that I like are GBP USD, EuroCAD, Euro AUD possibly, and CHF JPY. If we could get this thing to move. Candle closure above the EMA ribbon would be great. And I'm going to put this on all our charts here. So no matter what chart we're on, everybody knows what we're looking at. That way there is no confusion. But my top is EuroCAD right now, for sure. Because we can go distance on this too. We could go 40 pips. Certainly not uncommon for that pair in one session to go for that amount of pips. Not uncommon at all. And then CHF JPY looks like it's trying to do its thing here. It looks like it is trying to pop up here. We created a fair value gap between the last 3 candles, which is definitely solid. Definitely a really good sign. Check out the 15-minute here. Candle closure above on the 15. We just want to break these highs right here. If we can break these highs to show that we're not in a downtrend still, because this is a slow and steady downtrend here. It's a downtrend. A small one, but a downtrend nonetheless. I don't want to trade against the trend unless we get a break above the previous high. But like this is the most textbook bull flag that there is. Break above right there would give us the go zone for that to keep going at least. That is what we were watching for. It always takes about an hour for us to get that volume in anyway. It's not much volume here at all. Not much volume. Trust me, I'd like to be in a trade just as much as you guys, but I'm not going to get in a trade just for the sake of getting in a trade. And I want to point something out. This is interesting, and I'm curious as to what you guys think. I had someone message me saying that they weren't getting enough signals. And I find that really, really interesting. Because I think there's a difference between traders and people who just want to gamble. Like, we only had, I think, 4 signals in the past 2 weeks, maybe 5. And they're like, I'm not getting enough signals. I'm going to go to someone else. I said, no problem. I'm never going to, argue with someone to stay. But if there aren't that many signals, that means there aren't that many A-plus setups. There are not A-plus setups every single day. And we only try and take A-plus setups. So if you say, oh, I'm not getting enough signals, if you want to trade more with, B-plus setups, C setups, D setups, you're more than welcome to. But I'm not taking anything less than what I consider an A-plus setup because it just doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? I don't think it makes sense. Even gold's kind of just charting sideways for the past. It's had a little bit of a move, but really for the past 2 days, it hasn't really done anything crazy. And gold's really indicative of what's going on. What is that one? And then we always could look at oil. Oil is always important to look at, especially right now during all these geopolitical events. Gold's really important. Looking at oil right now, it's dropping and it's at a resistance. It's had 3 fair value gaps and it's resisting the EMA ribbon here. So gold may continue to drop, which means the dollar is going to drop, which means the Japanese yen is going to be going up. So GJ could end up being a sell, but I just don't like the technicals on it right now. You know what I mean? If the technicals aren't good, we're not touching it. But quality over quantity trades, guys. That's quality over quantity. I'd rather 1 or 2 wins a week than 5 wins, 6 wins, and 3 or 4 losses. especially in these market conditions. These market conditions are not, these are some of the hardest market conditions I've ever traded. We're still making money, but they're some of the hardest market conditions I've ever traded. And it's because everything's so unpredictable. You know what I mean? Let's see if Trump said anything yet.
Through Congress
What's up?
to come through the Department of Education and then to be funneled back out. Now,
What's up, Andrew?
it's formulaically driven, goes directly to states, and then some comes through the Department of Education for grant competitions, if you will. And that's what I was talking about a little bit more with governors being able to consolidate some of those grants and use that money more how they would
Yeah,
like
this
to do
got nothing to do with us. It's got a whole bunch of nothing to do with us. Picking with the chickens, huh? You're funny, man. You traded all today? We got in one trade earlier. GBP USD sells. Hit TP1, but I got out before then because I didn't want to hold during market switch over. But if we can get some rejection, oh look, EuroCAD. EuroCAD's rejecting too. Yeah, I got out before it too. Nice. I'm not sure what you said there, Raji. So what about the gold? It's up. Yeah, down. Gold right now is consolidating. Gold's been consolidating for quite some time. It really hasn't done too much. Oops. Sorry. Like if we go to gold here on the 4 hour, the 1 hour per se, gold hasn't done anything all day. It's really done nothing. It looks like it's going to end up actually coming down, to be honest with you, if you're looking at it from a technical analysis standpoint. But again, gold doesn't always move based off technical analysis. There's a lot of outside factors that control that, like oil and the dollar and the president. So, what he says. I don't trade gold, Raji. I'm not a big fan of it. Not the biggest fan of trading gold, to be honest with you guys. And we're waiting for GBP USD to reject the CMA ribbon again before getting in. Euro AUD's got to break this fair value gap before we get in. And CHF JPY is moving in the right direction. I like what it's doing, but we need to see it break these break this high here and this high here for it to close above and then get some movement upwards. You bought at 4792? You think it's going to go up? It does have a pretty huge fair value gap on the day chart here that it's been using for almost 3 days now as a support. But it's stuck in between two of them. You still got a decent move, though, if it were to come back up to here. A $71 move, which isn't really too crazy for gold. But like I said, gold hasn't done much in a couple days now. I mean, from here to here is 9 days. It's only had $192 swings. What are you liking? Euro, USD CAD or USD CHF? I don't even think I have USD CAD on here. Yes, I do. Oh, for sells? Wow, the day chart. UC. Oh, you're looking at USD CHF then. I don't even think I have that one on here. You know what? I did not. Sells at 786. Yeah, right at the top of this. Yeah, you want to see it come up and reject the EMA and then come down to 775 area down here. Yeah, it'd be a nice move right there. From here to there. Yeah, it'd be a good 80, 70, 80 pips. Actually, more than that. More than 80 pips right there. But again, that's the day chart. Hour chart looks like it might buy up. The 4-hour chart. 4-hour chart looks like it's selling. Just want to clear that FEG right there. Blow it out of the water. Get it out of the way. You know what I mean? You think it's going to 4788? Yeah, I think it's coming down to 4771. I think it's coming down to here. And then if it breaks that, your next zone, you're looking at 4721. And then if you go below that, you're in some serious trouble down to the 4600s. It's kind of an outlier right there because that was market open, but I think it's coming down to at least 4756, if not 4700. I think that's where you're looking at. In my opinion. We just still don't have really too much still really don't have too much volume really on any of these pairs. AUD NZD could be a buy. Euro NZD could be a buy too. Really key support here. That's a key support going back almost a week. And we got a buy signal. That could be a decent trade there. Oh, you're watching that too? On Twitter?
Just because you think, oh, I want this person to like me, or I don't want to,
Yeah, just not enough information yet. But this is buy ready according to my system here. All 5 rules are met. Yeah, I guess so. I think we might buy this. I just want to see it break this high. I want to see it break the 203, 286. I don't know, man. It's been a long time. It's been what? The last time it was above 5,200 was 37 days ago. So it's on a downtrend, man. You have lower highs and lower lows. Lower high, lower high, lower high, lower low, lower low. So it's on a downtrend, you know? It's tough to say. Really tough to say. We might take some sells here on how many pips has it moved in the past hour? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I know there's not a lot of volume, but I like this trade. I'm taking this trade, guys. Yeah, I'm taking this trade. I think it's the best option. Either that or this one, but yeah, you know, I will say the buy on CHF they both look really good. They both look like really good trades. This one's just met all my rules here. Rule 1, Rule 2, Rule 3, Rule 4, Rule 5, and Rule 6. Buy ready. We'll give it a couple minutes here, see what happens. Target on CJ. Hey, give me 1 sec. I got you. The Target on CJ would be, boy, that looks like a good chart. Target on CJ would just be the top of the zone there. You're looking at 203,956. You could call it just 204. 204 would be the target there. It's been there a couple times too. Over the past shit going back to February. It's been there a couple times. So it's got the potential to do it. It's not like you'd be breaking some new high. Some unheard of high. It'd just be coming back up to retest the zone. It's already rejected 4 times now. But it's bullish. Patrick, what's up, man? We just went over gold. But we can go over it again. On the 1 hour and on the 15-minute, it's consolidating. There's not enough information. Look at this consolidation. For almost 2 straight days. Consolidation with only a $59 move. There's not really much to do with it there, you know what I mean? Like I wouldn't touch it personally. We're waiting to see what the trend is still too. Like this is consolidation at its finest right here. Hasn't done anything. Could you catch small swings? Yeah, but in terms of directional bias, it's tough right now, especially on the lower time frames like the 1 hour, 1 hour and the 15-minute. It's not much to see, you know what I mean? But I think it's coming back down more. I think you're going to retest minimally this 44772 area. That's where I think you're going to end up retesting. This hour has been brutal. Just no movement. Yeah, I'd just stay away, man, until you get some sort of directional bias that's you're able to read. I'd stay away. I'm not touching it. I don't trade gold as it is, but like even if I did, I wouldn't touch it right now just because the price action's so bad. Market structure's not good. This is a buy on everything. Even the day is so bearish. EuroCAD day is so bearish. About the day on CHF, also very bullish. I mean, you've had 1, 2, 3, 4 full days of holding above this key zone, this fair value gap. Like 4 full days. It looks like the 15 minutes trying to go. Excuse me. I just really like this EuroCAD trade on all time frames. 8 pips on that last candle. That FVG should hold too. The day is bearish, bullish. Everything looks good about this chart if we could just break this trend. Like, that's what I'm afraid of, is it comes and tests this trend and just drops right back down. I'm about to get a new 15-minute candle here. I don't see what they say about this that could be a buy, even on the 1 day. So, like, on the day 2 here, like, there's no way you can consider that to be even remotely bullish. Like, at all. That's why you can't always trust these technicals. Strong fair value gap, full break underneath. The hour has not fully retested the EMA, but the EMA is going to be inside our stop loss. So that's what I like about that. I like that a lot. This is certainly trying, though. Let's see if we reject this or break through it. If we break through it and get a retest, we're good to go. Oops, sorry about that. Even Euro JPY has like no movement. GJ's doing nothing. A lot of these are doing nothing. I think we're going to wait to see what the hour candle does, and then we will decide what we're getting in here. What do we got? 12 minutes? 11 minutes? It's not bad. See if we get some retracement on this hour. All right, we got 10 minutes until we get this new candle. They're both very promising trades. Both high quality, both A+ setups for sure. Love when it does that. Yeah, I don't know how much I'm looking at this. Man, it does look good though. GBP USD one does look good still. They all meet our criteria to take the trade. You know what I mean? And GBP USD actually has some volume coming in. Going into this last, what, 8 minutes? Yeah, it actually has volume coming in. What's the 15 looking like? It rejected the 15 pretty good again. Just riding that EMA. And it closed with the fair value gap too. All right, so this one's starting to pull back right at the top. That's why this one was making me nervous. What's up, Adele? How you doing, man? Glad to see you. Glad to see you, man. But yeah, I think we might take CHF JPY out of the equation here. EuroCAD looks so solid. And GBP USD, we were in it earlier. There's a possibility we get back in it. Especially with the day being so bearish. The 4 hours is the only thing that scares me about this because it's in the EMA ribbon, you know what I mean? EuroCAD's just every time frame looks bearish. Every single time frame is like perfect. Yeah, every time frame, no joke. All the way up to the day. And even the hour is looking good. If we were to get in this one, it would look something like that. $30 to make what? Let's see here. 20, 30, and then 50 pips. It looks good. Don't get me wrong. It looks really good. I just can't decide between EuroCAD. Yeah, I'm not even going to touch. CHF JPY looks good on a lot of time frames here, especially the 4 hour. It did nothing. He was speaking about taxes. It did nothing. Yeah, what's up, Mission Crowny? What? Euro NZD? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. If I can find it on my damn chart here. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. Euro NZD. You're in a buy? Yeah, it looks like that's a good looking buy right there. That's a really good looking buy. Yeah, rejection of a key zone. I'd want to see it close. Oh, yeah. It's a great buy. Yeah, it's a great buy there, Mission Crowny. You got your rejections here. 1, 2, 3. Your EMA ribbon flip. Your confirmed uptrend. Your candle closure above the EMA ribbon. And a fair value gap formed. And a retest. You had all 5 rules. Check that off. Good trade. It's a good trade. No state income tax in Florida here, but yeah, federal income tax being removed would be quite amazing. Oh boy. I got sunburnt, guys. Bad. Got 1 minute till we get a new candle here. Like I was saying earlier, we got all the rules right here. Check, 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 check. Fair value gap just created. It's another check. This is buy ready. Just don't like the downtrend. But it's the most perfect looking bull flag, bull pennant. Break above, this thing will go. I think we're going to end up taking the EuroCAD trade. The GBP USD trade looks really good too. It's about to start. I was looking for it. I couldn't find it anywhere. Where'd you find that? Because I'm looking everywhere on Forex Factory. I couldn't find it. I was on Twitter. I couldn't find it. Where'd you find that, Jan? I appreciate you letting us know. Supposed to start an hour ago. I didn't see anything in the markets. I just didn't see anything really in the markets about it. And I'm not seeing any like major incoming of, oh, things are starting to move now. Yeah, I don't know. This CHF buy could be the move. These are the only 3 I like though. Right here. CHF buys, EuroCAD sells, and GBP USD sells. Those are the only things that I like right now. Where are you seeing that though, Jan? Oh, I see it right here. Yeah, but it's on I see what you're saying. Here we go. But it's just going to be a tax week in Las Vegas. I don't think it's going to affect it. Yeah, it's right here. Posted a minute ago. It's just about taxes in Las Vegas, tax on tips. I don't think it's going to be anything that's going to hurt us or help us here. Let's put our take profits in for where this would be. 1. We can go 2. 3 at the top. That's what our chart would look like there. The 4-hour looks good. Huge fair value gap it rejected there. Just massive fair value gap that it has held for almost 2 days. And the day chart looks good too. Huge fair value gap that it's rejected there. Wow, GBP USD's moving. Big move there. They all kind of just stalled out. I think we give them until the new 15 to see what kind of happens here. Really want to see it break these lows right here. Break them and retest them maybe back to this area and then enter. It's already broken, retested, 3-4 times. Break, retest, break, retest, break, retest. But this retest was higher than the previous highs. Like a fake out. You know what I mean? That's what I'm looking at least. I will give them all till the 15-minute to make a decision. Based on which one makes the most sense. GBP USD is going to have the most volume. And there's no red folder news tomorrow at all until 2 p.m. for USD. Waller speaking, FOMC. Nothing the day after. Nothing the day after. You got really nothing going on, which is good. We like good price action with no major news. That is what we like the best. On the 4-hour, we could see this. Yeah, that's the only thing I just don't like about the 4-hour. The 4 on EuroCAD looks so good, though. All right, we got any 5-minute? Just gonna try there on GBP USD. I just don't know if I can see myself taking this buy on CHF JPY without it breaking the downtrend. Like that could just be another wick up. Euro CAD. Could be a reverse one of these. Come back to there. Certainly wouldn't break this FEG. I wouldn't imagine. Guess we're gonna find out here, though. You know, we got what 4. What is that? Let me put this on. Excuse me. I have 2 minutes and 40 seconds. I like the overall structure of the EuroCAD trade the best. Such a clean break and retest. Such a clean candle right here. Below the EMA ribbon. Massive fair value gap. Even the 1 hour looks super nice. Nope, sorry there, guys. All right, 2 minutes. See what we're doing here. I'll make a decision in these next 3 minutes. So we've got what we need. It's just choosing the best setup. Volume's the best on GBP USD. Volume not so great on EuroCAD. I don't see any crazy volume pouring in on any of these, which indicates to me that there is not much going on with this Trump speech.
Shot down. They're laying at the bottom of the sea. So needless to say, it was a ship that they were shooting at. But we've had it. We had 101. We had 101, and then 2 days later we had 111. Every one of them was hit. That's the equipment that we have is incredible. There's never been anything like it. So in addition to no tax on Social Security, over 51 million seniors now pay. Seniors are loving me, and I love them. Of course, I'm not a senior, so I cater to the seniors, but I don't happen to be a senior
This
myself.
guy's
Thank you
funny,
very
man.
much. Over 51 million seniors now pay zero federal tax on Social Security income. 51 million.
I just don't think it's gonna affect us. I unless he gets off script, which obviously you guys know is very, very plausible. He could easily get off script and start talking about things that are not in the plan. But hard to tell. So anyway, on the 15-minute chart here, we got GBP USD. I don't like the CHF JPY trade. The hour looks great. The 4-hour looks great, but $15-minute could come retest and just go sideways again. It hasn't broken this downtrend enough for me to take it. This one, the 4-hour, makes me nervous because of the EMA ribbon there. And at TP2, you got that fair value gap. And 3 zones where it's rejected this area now. This could be the 4th. These are all in one same zone here. Again, we think of ways to talk ourselves out of a trade. Think of all the things that are not in our favor and find the one with the least amount of those. I think it's EuroCAD. $10K on GBP USD also. 10K volume. There's that, what was he looking at? Euro NZD, Mission Crowny. Yeah, I think it's going to go, which might just be a minute. Here's the thing about GBP USD. Hasn't broken below that point in 10 hours. Doesn't mean it can't. Here, let's use one more thing to look at. See, there's your New York and your London kill zones that it didn't break. On EuroCAD, it already broke it once. It would have to break London, Asian, and New York on this one. So looking at the zones here. GBP would really have to break that. Just go on a higher time frame so I can fucking read it. There we go. New York AM kill zone rejected twice. How long ago was this? That was 10 hours ago, and it did already break it once. any other charts that we like? Because not really. Not really at all, to be honest with you guys. That was from the other day. AUD NZD chart looks good. So does Euro NZD. The AUD NZD's got the volume. Yeah, no problem, man. That's a good trade. It's a good analysis. It's a really good analysis. I like where your head's at. I'm trying not to get stuck on one trade, but that's just the one I like the most is this EuroCAD trade. Like I said, even the day. Let me star the rest of these. There we go. Even the day chart looks good. It's going to come down and retest this. There is a big old fair value gap right there. Stuck right in between two of them on the day. But we're not trying to hang in it for that long. Oh, CHFJPY may be the one. On the hour, it's got everything. Every single status is a check. These charts are moving a little slow tonight. Hey, Nene, good to hear from you, man. Appreciate you stopping by. Appreciate you stopping by, man. I hope you had a good day, good week. I feel you, man. Hey, life gets in the way, you know? Need to get an invite link for someone here, though. Oh, I got it. Never mind. All right, guys. So, overall analysis right now. The one that's looking the best, after all, ends up being CHFJPY. Especially on the 4-hour. Especially on the 4-hour. About the day. Yeah, and the day. This EuroCAD's coming back up now. And it may just be coming to... No, not anymore. I'm back home now. I'm back home now, Patrick. I'm still only 10 minutes from the beach. I just went to West Palm to visit some family. Ooh, that's good movement there. We'll see what this 15-minute candle does, guys. Not my wife yet. Still my girlfriend. Not wife yet. But yeah, we had a lot of fun. It was fun. Thank you. I appreciate it. What's the 4 look like? I got 1 minute here. was it from here to here? It's 9 pips. All right, we're going to move this up to here. Just want to make sure. All right, we're going to get in CHF JPY, guys. I think that's the move. I'm sorry. Yeah, CHF JPY. I'm in it. I'm going to send it out right now. I'm going to send it out right there. So we are getting in this trade. Let me just type it out here for everybody. This is CHF JPY buy. Our stop loss is 202. 202,794. TP1 is 203,486. TP2 is 203,653. And TP3 is 203,895. Sent. You guys got it in VIP just now. We in it. And where did I get in exactly? Was, let's see. Well, SL is going to be 202 point. What did I say? 794. Take profit 1 is going to be 203,486. Nah, that's not enough. We're going for 203,653. And this one's going to hold on for 203,800. Actually, 895. All right. There we go. We're in it, guys. In a trade live right now. And I got in at 203,365. Wait, what? 203,365. Boy, spreads were not great on that one. That's all right. I like that we broke this right here. Broke above. Let's see it go now. And if we get any pullback, I'll enter another position. I only entered 2 10-lot positions. So 20 lots. Can certainly watch the 5 if we want. It already retested right here. It may come down and retest the EMA again, but this ribbon flips is a good sign. Alright, save there. If you guys haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe to the stream, alright? Subscribe to the channel, like the stream, I appreciate it. Yeah, it's like 50, 54. It's, the SL is 57. You could move it up to 202. You could move the SL to 202,946 if you wanted to be tighter on the SL there. Yeah, we set. We set. Now we just wait. Now is the hard part. We already analyzed. We're good. We're in the money. Now we wait. About to get a new 5. Get rid of that for you guys. That strong buy on a lot of these too. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta use the bathroom real quick. Still streaming. I'm back. Sorry, guys. All right, let's see what we got here. Did you hear that crack? Is he done talking?
And they
yet?
never saw that. Savos.
He's still talking.
Mr. President, Mr. Secretary, first of all, welcome to the greatest city in the world, Las Vegas.
No, they're just talking about tips still. Again, I don't think it's gonna affect us. I might load another position here going into this 9 o'clock hour. We'll see. Because we're going to have some drawdown. We may not. We may not. I think this may just continue because it's held this fair value gap now for 3 days. 3 full days. It'll be going into 3 days and 8 hours on this new candle. Clear uptrend, clear break and retest of the EMA ribbon, clear rejection on the EMA ribbon. And on the 1 hour, like I said before, all these are met. Every single rule. We're about to get a new 15. Which was really nice. The last 15-minute flipped green there. Slow moving markets, guys. Slow moving. I'm glad we didn't take that trade. Or that one. This one's looking the best. This one's looking the most promising. Jose, what's up, man? How are you? Missed you, brother. I hope you're doing all right. Hope you had a good day, good couple days. There we go. Yeah, let's get up there. Thanks, man. Yeah, it was a decent day. I think we're about to go into profit here, which should be nice. Last trading day of the week. As you guys know, we don't trade Fridays because that's for suckers. It's moving slow today. There we go. That is green. I'm only in for 20 lots right now because if there's pullback on the 4 hour, I'm going to re-enter. If it comes down to make a wick on the 4 hour, I'm definitely stacking another position or two. And we got 10 minutes until we get a new hour candle and a new 4 hour candle. We are just hovering right at the entry right now. Well, we're green, so that's always good. But I want to see a lot of green. 1.3 pips gets us roughly $156. So I'd like to see us go to, 50 pips. That'd be nice. $2. Profit's profit, baby. There we go. Profit's profit. There we go. Now we're moving. Now we're moving. What's a 5-minute look like? Yeah. Yeah. Let's go. That's a move. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. That 7 will be 700 one day. And then it'll be 7,000 one day. And then you'll say, I ain't breaking down a wall ever again. Or building a wall. We got 5 minutes. There we go. Let's keep pushing. Well, we definitely broke the structure, which is good. The structure has been broken, and we're almost at TP1. And TP1 was what? 12 pips. right, guys, we got two and change left. All right, let's see what we got here. New 4-hour candle coming in. It's got a buy signal on USD JPY, which is the same buy signal that we're about to get on. Yep. Boom. That's a huge fair value gap right there. Let's see what the 4-hour did. Huge 4-hour fair value gap. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Let's go TP1. Oh, look at it teasing us right there. Look at it teasing us. Teasing us. Do you guys get messages on LinkedIn nonstop? Like, I probably get 50 messages a day on LinkedIn. I'm like, yo, that is not the way to approach someone. Cold calling on LinkedIn. That's wild. I don't think I've ever met someone on LinkedIn and been like, oh yeah, this is a good idea. Nah, shit's garbage. 1,790 subscribers, guys. I appreciate you. Thank you, guys. Here's the retracement on the 4 we were talking about. We're going to get some retracement. I think I'm going to pile on one more position here. Yeah, I bought another position. Just a bunch of random guys. Hey, I'd like to connect. I'd like to offer you something for your course. I'm like, get out of here. You have a product that I don't need. You wouldn't have that product without me. So like, I can't with some of these guys. What's the SL we had? 202794. Yeah, like new tee markers, new pin flags, or a robot mower. It's like, guys, I've got my own means of getting this. Stop messaging me. Two oh three point, yeah. Now that was a good video. I thought that was a well done video, Adele. I tried hard on that one. That one got a lot of views too. $10. There we go, Jose. Jose's getting it. Right around and getting it. Up about $1,000. Almost $1,000. Yeah, I was laughing at that too. I'd smoke him with a stick on, just a stick off a branch. No, but the equipment does matter. That's why the guys on tour use the best shit, most expensive shit. Boy, we were just at TP1 there. We were 0.9 pips away, almost 1 pip away there. We broke the trend, which is what we wanted to do here. So the trend was to right here. We broke it. That's what we wanted to break. So the flag is broken to the upside. Yeah, I think it will too. Well, I mean, honestly, if you look at this, though, it's not even going to be an all-time high. We've been here 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times we've been here. It's going to retest this area, I truly believe. But we are in profit. If you want to move your stop loss to break even, you can. I wouldn't do it yet. I'd wait. And then once we hit TP1 or halfway between TP1 and TP2, I'd use a trailing stop loss. It's up to you guys, but I think that's going to be it for me for the night. We're in this trade. Just manage it well, guys. We're in profit. Just manage it well. Set and forget. There's no reason to do anything fancy. I think through the London session, we'll be somewhere up here, if not all the way up toward TP3. The day chart's bullish. The 4-hour chart's bullish. The 1-hour chart's bullish. The 15 minutes bullish. The 5 minutes bullish. And then if you go and look on the technicals, everything's a buy. Or even a strong buy on the hour. So we're in good shape. We're in good shape here, guys. But we're going to end the stream how we do every time. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate everybody showing up. I know we took a couple days off of streaming. I appreciate you guys a lot. Jose, Adele, Andrew, Patrick, Nene, Raji, Jan, Everyone who's in here, I appreciate you guys very much. And we'll be back on Sunday for market session open. But I hope everybody has a really good night. And message me if you have any questions. Keep your notifications on Discord. I'll let you know when we're getting out. But set and forget. Set your take profits, set your stop losses. Have a good night, everybody. Something fancy. Are we going to hit TP1 right now? It might go right now. It might go right now.